Good morning. Coffee time. So we just woke up and Angel was there at the house reporting us that the waves are so huge today, this morning. Oh my God, look at the waves. So this is the reason why we put the gabion here to support our property. Look at that. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Look at that. All Jamestone's gonna be disappeared. Oh no. I don't know if our bahay kubo can make it. No. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Look at this. Holy shit. And the sun is all gone as well. So we must to protect our area. Or not it's all disappear. Alay. So a stressing morning when you woke up like this. So that's what I'm doing right now. I secure all the stuff that we had here in Bahay Kubo. This duyan, this two duyan, and wood charcoal stove here. And I'm gonna put that one in secure area. So yeah, and look at this one here. You see, it is a boundary of this Bahay Kubo here at the edge of that. Oh, look at this. See? It's already on my foot. And, but, aside of those interesting story, but besides of that, James, of course, built that boat ramp there. And that boat ramp, it's really helped a lot of us here, you know, to rip the big waves. So, that's what it is now. So we have a guest or we have a viewer today here, and oh my gosh, I'm wet. So he's seen firsthand all these things happen here. You know, that's why we build and we secure our place here. You are just don't know how bad the rat of this habagat is. Lots of maintenance if you live on the beach. That's the real fact. It's so nice to live on the beach, but the maintenance was so high. I don't know if hopefully can make it. Check it out there. People is trying to put their boat in the safe area. And look at how flood that one there right now. It is so flooding there. See that? Floating right now. And you know, tell you the story. So I born here, and of course if you are no money person, or let's just say direct to the fact that if you are poor, you know, like you are really sorry in it, you know, especially like weather like this, especially like your house was only a shack and it was so close to the water. You know that a situation like this you can't really sleep it for thinking, you know, like if your house was gonna be survived or not. The same like my brother house, it's very close to the shore. I know you guys, you're gonna criticize some of you, you know, like you're gonna say that, oh, you need to build, you know, that one, you know, already the situation is why you build it there. So there you go. I answer your question, of course. So the answer is, people like that is, we don't have any choice, no choice at all. We don't want to be a poor, of course. We don't want to be a poor. But you know, like we born like a poor, so that's why what we gonna do. So even a living on this one is, you know, that's the only choice you have. Yes. Oh, it's a big log there. No, maybe gonna destroy the boat. Oh! Oh, no, 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 my slipper. Jam! Stuck away my slipper. No! Oh, shit. It is. I need to move this log. It's gonna destroy the boat. I call my brother, you know, because it's gonna destroy the boat.
I saw that. It was rotten anyway.
They survived for a while, right?
Yeah, bye coconut. It's probably gonna come hit me in a minute. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, it's gonna break it. Let me get it moved here.
Ito da. I help you to push though. Hold on.
Good morning, everybody. It's sunshine right this second, but it hasn't been, man. We have had winds and rain. There's massive waves, and we got a king tide along with the massive waves. Boy, is it been tearing it up. Everything's flooded, and that typhoon, there's two of them actually, one up by Vietnam, one up by Luzon, and they are really doing some damage. Even this sand I'm standing on is here because the gabions are keeping it from being washed away, but it's taking a lot of erosion there right now. So thankful for the gabions and all the work. I really am.
Helping them, we're losing one by one.
Don't stress, okay? Compared to what some people are losing, it's a minor thing. They're out there trying to roll that one away right now, because that will come up and hit stuff and break it. Now, that great big one right there, it was coming up here to the Bayacubo earlier. And I got out there, as the waves came, I rocked it and rolled it away, because that is a destroyer. That's like a hammer pounding on any of this bamboo. After the storm passes, all this is just a little work to replace some sand. In fact, a milder storm will come in and bring the sand right back. But there's no sense in getting worked up over minute things. And some of you viewers, you're like, oh, look at that, it's all getting washed away. Well, this is all my work over here that is protecting all of this. And if we would have got those gabions right there in, and we were stacking stone here for it, some of the stone's down there in the water right now, we wouldn't even have this damage. But I can only work these guys so fast, and I don't want to be mean to them. So that's the way it is. This will pass, and the next time we'll have it even better. But let's look at the blessing. That is a beast. That crab said, I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna get in here where it's safer.
Well, I think it's about to low tide because the wave is kind of far away now there. Wow! Nag-refill man, ano na gano'n, no? See, it is... Wow, bala, alam, water ba? Hindi rin buho. See, it is refill the sand here. But of course, it needs a lot of damage before it's refill the sand. But like them here, I know is all the stuff here is just only temporary, like this bahay kubo, all the native stuff. So all the boat was here to make it sure that they are all secure. So this is all my family boat here, my brother's boat. Actually, the people here, you know, my family, most of this is here, my family. They plant a lots of coconut and talisay tree. But of course, you know, we don't know what's gonna be happening if there's more typhoon come. Just a blink of eye, it's all disappear. So anyway, I'm gonna show you guys. Of course, it is my brother's house here, and it is in underwater. But they're safe at the moment. But like their house is underwater, you know. And I told the angel if there's something really wrong later, they can go sleep there in our house. So I'm driving right now to go Oton to buy manginasal for our lunch because today is Sunday. So James want to rest and I don't like to go out for today. Mostly Sunday we go out, and besides of that we have guests, and David went to visit, so I just go just myself. I'm just going to buy inasal and take out.
Well, some of you I sure bet seen the live stream that I did of the waves all coming in. Pond did fine. It just caught a lot of rainwater. It's coming on up. It's looking good. And coming across over here, we were still trying to fill in a low area, and we've been stacking a lot of this coconut. A lot of this coconut is not from waves or all. A lot of this coconut is when we were digging here, it was down in the soil. And all of this right here, we stacked here too, and we're just going to cover it all with sand because we were planning to backfill this more. And so we knew it would hold water right in here in this spot. Now all this muck right here though, it did come from the waves, and the water's already receded down. Boys will get all this cleaned up. We have been going out here and gathering up some of my missing stone. But like I told Mel, if you're complaining about us losing some stone, imagine what all we lost if the stone wasn't there to slow it down. We lost a whole lot more. Anyway, I'm gonna walk out here with a shovel and just poke around, see if I find any more of those big ones and throw them back up here. We brought a bunch of it back up. Everybody's getting their boats right now and bringing them down the beach, putting them over here behind us on the other side of us here where all of that ivy is, because Just imagine earlier this was all flooded. Washed some trash up off the ocean. They're all trying to get the boat smooth right now. Hey, buddy. Got my Shadow right here. What's up, Shadow? I guess they are. They're going to put it on the other side. Maybe. Yeah, now just floated across. Che. Hello, baby girl. Oh, I bumped her head there with a shovel. Here, I got it. I'm gonna look for stones over here. She was helping earlier too, wasn't you? Yeah, getting the stones, right? She's so smart, so sweet. Yeah. Her answer to everything's yes.
She said, I told her who's gonna buy your school supplies. I said, no, mama. But she said, mama.
Wow. So that's pretty cool that it filled that hole way back over. Man, it would have took a lot of man hours to do that. And at first it started pulling sand away, but as it started retracting, it was pushing it up there and really filling it up. I see here comes Miss Melinda. And check out where the waves was going over the top of these gaming cages and catching all this plastic that was in the water. And it was just wrapping and sticking all in here. Look at that, man. It did slide this one maybe at the very end. It might have pushed it over a few inches. Or kind of shifted the stone some inside of it. Yeah. We eventually might have to come and plaster over these because the steel will eat away from the salt eventually. But look at that though, man. Look at the beach now. It's all cleaned up. It's actually wider again. They didn't lose their Bakubo, and the small house has sand actually going around it and up on it now. That is pretty cool. Hey buddy, how you doing? They got a lot of sand filled part of that hole in, yeah. So, a bunch of people out here getting shells out here in the water right now. Sorry if there's a little bit of wind in the microphone. I do have some DJI mics, but I'll tell you what, sometimes it's just such a pain to get everything out. But guys are just back to normal life, looking for shells out here in the water. On down the beach down there too, more people out. Let's see, right there, more people just resuming everyday life. It's just another day in the life here in the Philippines. For me, I had a really fun day. I mean, I know it's crazy. You see the big waves, you know, you see some of your efforts. Getting a little damage, not much. And of course, you want everything to be perfect all the time, and it's not going to be. But overall, I had fun today. I enjoyed the storms. I enjoyed the stormy weather. Of course, I don't want to see nobody lose their home. But I do like the energy of the waves and everything. Just appreciate Mother Nature. That's the main thing I can say. Appreciate Mother Nature. Just everybody we know safe and okay, and the water didn't go in as bad over to Miller's house as first thought it was going to. And we'll just get better prepared like we were already working to do for the next phase of kind of protecting this beach down through here. And man, I'm just so happy. I'm really smiling. because my efforts have paid off. They paid off with that big storm surge. Is as strong as we get with a lot of the typhoons, and it not only protected us and protected all on the other side, but this time it protected everyone next door. And it's just like it never happened this morning. It's really crazy. That's what you want. I'm happy for that, man. Happy for it. Well, just wanted to give you a little follow-up of the beach out here. Of course, there's a lot of trash scattered on the beach. A lot of that stuff comes down from the mountains, or it's where people bury trash in the beach and it exposes it. Like I say, a lot of it comes down from the mountains and rivers. Going that way is numerous rivers that spill out of the mountains up there, and big rivers, big old rivers. And of course, it'll come out from there, and some of it comes just right all the way across from the ocean and from far away. Hang out here in Bakubo a second. I want to talk to you all about something. You know, our channel has just took a growth spurt all of a sudden, and we've picked up like a couple thousand subscribers really fast. We picked up, in the time that sometimes our channel grows that much in 4 months, we picked that up in 2 weeks. I thank you for that. Thank you for whoever hit that subscribe. Thank you. If you're new to our channel, go back and watch some of our old videos. There's quite a bit of them. When I sit down and have a chance, I'm going to break up some of those into playlists, into smaller playlists. Like, I'll separate out the cabin build, I'll separate out the pond build, I'll separate out the sidewalks and I'll build. I'll separate it all out into more playlists that you can easily sort through. And I think I'll break down the house playlist eventually into segments, so it'll be easier for you to sort through it. But it's not just about building here, it's about our lifestyle, our lives. In the beginning, about her being in Texas as a Filipina out on a farm, her learning about farm life and life in general in a foreign country. Me, I had already been coming to the Philippines for a decade before I knew Melinda, and so I had more experience already than on her side than she did on my side. But I share our marriage. We had already been married for maybe about 5 years, that we'd already been married before we started the vlog. So we didn't just like, you know, hey, I'm coming to the Philippines the first time, hey, I'm going to show dating a Filipina, hey, you know, all that. This is our marriage. It wasn't like that. Our channel came about after we had already been through all of that and a lot of other hardships, dealing with my dad's health going downhill and taking care of him prior to the vlog, my brother, and losing him just about the time the vlog began. And our channel has just been pretty much our life of bringing two cultures together, two different age groups. That is, the older we get, that age group seems, you know, not so far apart. I'm 55, she's 38. You know, you know, when I'm up in my 70s and she, you know, she's on up into her it'd be like on up in her 50s or whatever, you know. Nobody's gonna think actually that much about it, I guess. I don't, I'm trying to think the exact math, the difference on that right now, but it's just what would that be, 15, 8, there's something like 18 years between us. So yeah, if she's 60 and I'm 78, I don't know, everybody just looks at you as old. Even her, she's old. But you know, when the younger you are and you got an age gap, it seems bigger. The divide seems bigger, and as you get older, the divide seems smaller. Mel and I, we get along great. we're just an outstanding couple. We really are. We're not perfect. We do argue. We have our days just like any couple does. But we're a rock solid couple. We're a rock solid, tongue tied there. We are a rock solid couple. And that's the main thing. You know, we work together. We're not like a couple where like she's ashamed to be seen with me and walks 10 steps ahead and or always excuse why they can't go out with you, or when you do go somewhere they don't go outside and all that kind of nonsense. We're a couple that she's always been proud of me. She is proud of me in public. She's proud of anywhere and anything we do, no matter which country we're in or anything. And I'm very aware that we are a multi-racial couple. Some people want to call it interracial, multiracial. We're multiracial, and we're from two age groups, and you know, it's just two different cultures, but we make it work, man. We make it work. Bottom line is, somewhere along the line there, everybody is. There's somebody, some other blood in the wood pile somewhere along the line, you know, whether it's Russian or German or France or, you know, Middle Eastern or American Indian or India Indian or Asian, you know, Japanese, Chinese, somewhere along the line, a large group of the people on this planet, their bloods are mixed. So this isn't a new story at all. It's not a new story at all. But I want to thank you all for joining us and being a part of this channel. I don't have a dead set genre like just working on motorcycles or, you know, just straight up building and everything. We're a lifestyle couple channel, so it's a pretty big variety of stuff you're going to catch on here. And some of you, something I might not or something I might show one day may not interest you at all. Now, don't be hair triggered and maybe for 2 or 3 videos I show something you don't like and you unsubscribe. Don't do that. If you enjoy our content and you enjoy what we show, and every once in a while there's something you don't like, man, just do us a solid. Play it and walk away. Turn on TV and go cut the grass. And play it through just for the heck of it, just for support. Because the following day I may show something that you really like, or Melinda may share something that you really like. So don't be hair triggered. And I just, again, want to appreciate all of you very much, and the ones that support us in other ways and all too, and the ones of you that have came here and continue to come here and see our place and spend time with us and support us like that too. I really, really appreciate you, and so does Melinda. And that's the main thing I wanted to share, man. Hopefully I share more positive than I do negative. I try to always be glass half full, and but I do have times I'm aggravated. I'm human, and there's times that, you know, I'm a little wore down from things that are happening, you know, or things aren't going the way that I'm used to. But that's another thing that you're supposed to learn from this vlog, is that when you come over to these countries, you're not in your home country anymore, and their way of doing things and the way of doing things here between the two cultures, that's part of what we're sharing. You're going to run into some hardships. You're going to have big old pockets full of patience. Big old pockets full of patience. And I'm guilty of getting upset in the past myself, but this country has actually changed me for the better. It really has. And it's really lowered my blood pressure. So everybody, I just appreciate you all. Everybody out there, take care and God bless.